Okay, class. Hi. So here is the problem that you're going to work on today, and I want you to find what is the center of the measure. Now, we have three ways to find center of the measure. You can find mean, median, mode. So we need to decide which one of those works best. Now, I can look at, say, this problem. This is how many hours per night a person sleeps, and this is recorded. If they have caffeine or no caffeine. Now, one of the first things I can do is, let me go ahead and organize my information. So let me make this a little smaller. So for no caffeine, I'll put NC for no caffeine. I have 6 twice, 7 3 times, 8 4 times, and then 9 once. For caffeine, what I can do is, let's see, 6 happens 4 times, 7 3, and 8 3. So you notice I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 for no caffeine, 2 4 6 8 10 for caffeine. So which of the 3 different centers of measure will work best? Well, mean, median, mode, or which one? I was about to say range. So mean, median, or mode. So if I find the mean, well, we'll do that last. Let's say median. Well, what's the middle number? Or what's my average in the middle? So let's find the median. Okay, so for no caffeine, it'll be 7.5. For caffeine, it would be 7. So finding the median, it looks like no caffeine, most people get 7.5 hours of sleep. And for caffeine, they get 7 hours. Now, if I look for the mode, so this will be my median. Oh, which one occurs the most? If I look for no caffeine, it's 8 hours. For caffeine, I get 6 hours. So now I have this change. I went from, if I use the median, 7.5 hours to 8 hours for no caffeine. There's an increase. But if I look at caffeine, I go from 7 hours to 6 hours if I use median. And I go to mode. So what about if I use range? Well, let me go ahead and use my calculator very quickly. Let's see. So 6 plus 6 plus 21 plus 32 plus 9 is 74. Divide that by 10, and I get 7.4 for my mean. Then see 24 plus 21 plus 24. Divide that by 10, and I get 6.9. So I need to ask myself which one of the 3 works best for this set of information. Now I want to know what's the average, or how much sleep will a person get if they do not drink caffeine, if they do drink caffeine. Now I have the same amount of people recorded, 10 different people. So if I find the average here, or the mean, that would be my best option. This gives me the average over all the groups. Okay. Now if I use mode, it's not really telling me the average, it's telling me what occurred the most. Most people recorded 8, but that was 4 out of 10, 40%. Same thing with caffeine. They reported 4 people reported 6 hours, so again, 40%. That's not even half of them. Okay. Now the median is what's at the center. That one was pretty close. 7.5 and 7 are close to the mean. Could I have used that? Well, I mean, I have nice round numbers, 7.5 and 7. But I want to find the average right here on this one, so I would use mean. Now let's look at another problem. Mr. P is a sales executive who is curious about the effectiveness, of calling and emailing for acquiring new customers. Mr. P randomly selects 2 groups of 10 salespeople. For 1 week, he has the first group do only emailing, and he has the second group do only calling. Each salesperson records a number of new customers they have signed up, yielding the results below. Based on the center and variability of each distribution, what inferences can you draw about the 2 populations? So, if I find median, mean, and mode for all 3, what information can I get from there? Well, let's see. If I find mode, I have 5, 7, and 8. That doesn't really help me for this one, so no. Right here, 7 and 8. Again, doesn't really help me. Could I say most of the employees acquired 5, 7, and 8 new customers? Yeah, but could I say which one works better? Could I make an inference about it's better to have people calling or emailing? Let's find the median. So let's put them in order. 3, 5, 5, 7, 7, 8, 8, and 9, and then 11 and 12. And over here we'll put 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, and finally 9. Okay, so what would be my median? Let's see, 2, 4, 2, 4. So this would be 7.5, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 7. Okay, so right in the center, I have 7.5 and 7. Could that help me to decide which is the better method? Well, I mean, callers had the lowest, but also the highest number, 3 and 12. Maybe the mean will help me more. Let's try that. Let's see. Let me clean this up a little bit. Before this bell rings. If you hear the bell, I'm still going to try to get this done real quick. Okay, so let's see. For my callers, I have 3, 10, 14, 16, 9, 11, and 12. Divide that by 10. So they average 7.5. For emailers, I have 5 plus 12 plus 21 plus 24 plus 9. And I get 7.1. So which one would be better? Well, I could say on average, when we make calls or when the company makes calls, they get more new customers. Just a little bit more, but they do. And I can prove that by using the mean. I could also use the median to prove that because it's 0.5 higher. So if I was to double the amount of employees, I would get 15 as my average over, say, 7 times 2, that's 14. So I could use that as proof also and say, well, look, if we keep using this method, it works best. Oh, there's the bell. So using what you just saw, which method works best here, and what can you tell me? What inferences can you make there? Write that out, be ready for tomorrow, and let's see where we can get some extra credit, okay?